Life is relationships, and it's a war out there. It's about hate, violence, jealousy, loyalty, domination, control, and learning to love. Are you angry as a result of your previous relationships? What has angered you? Have you ever hit a woman? Why? Have you ever wanted to be violent and stopped yourself? Why? Are you afraid of a long-term relationship? What do you think about women in general? What do women think about men? A group of disillusioned and angry South African men have invented a dueling game. The release of aggression brings order to their chaos. By battling each other, they attempt to deal with the well of rage within them. The fear of going into relationships. The damage from failed relationships.
Look at him. No, he doesn't even give it him now. Oh, gosh, I don't know how I could stay with him for so many years.
The main feeling is the aliveness of battle. So the aggression I brought to the game, the energy I had for it, all credit was due to my dear ex-wife. She made me good.
I have lots of aggression, yes, I snap.
Kill him. Fastest. Power. Rip your fucking head off.
The rage.
A young psychology student with an inner terror of relationships chooses to face her fears by doing a documentary thesis on male aggression. She finds herself on a journey of self-exploration as she attempts to discover the truth.
If I didn't express the rage would just, I would turn it within. But my aggression, I have no idea where it comes from.
But this was set up as well, so they could say whatever they wanted to say. I put the camera up and just left them there.
There's certain preset triggers that a guy has, that I have, that if you push them, I'm going there.
We live in this weird world where competition is placed on a pedestal. Where being aggressive as a male is a good thing. It's great, people promote it and push it.
And when my children were forcibly taken from me and I was prevented from gaining access to them even though I had 3 court orders.
I hear a lot of guys talk about how guys have a problem with expressing emotion. Yeah. But when it comes to anger, it's just like, it's a matter.
It happens, yeah.
Does one dip into the paranoia? What role does it have for me? Why trash?
Yeah, stupid systems, people using a system, relying on a system rather than their intelligence. I've been angered by everything in my life, man, by the whole culture, by the compulsory military service this country used to have, by the current racial discrimination because I was advantaged by the system that said I had to go kill people.
So much happens in a game and so many things come out. And I think after a game you're willing to let it all go because it was a game, so it's okay. And if he did whack you and it wasn't fair play, you understand why he did and so on. It's not as though you're not going to be friends afterwards. But then when it comes to relationships, I think it's like life and death. And if you do something, that person's not going to let it go. So holding these deep grudges, which I never understood because if relationships are a game, then all's fair,
yeah. In love and war.
What do you think about women in general and why? I don't know if I should answer this question.
Disastrous relationships with women that are psychotic, that are completely self-possessed, completely vain, controlling, domineering.
I had to leave because on that night that I left, that morning, I stepped over an invisible line within myself, which didn't matter if I killed her.
So do you think it would be better to start looking at different ways that people are aggressive towards one another?
Yeah.
Not just a violent aggression,
Exactly.
something
But
else?
there's aggression of the mind, there's aggression, sexual aggression, there's so many. I mean, the thing about pressing buttons, the one guy was saying, if you know someone that well, I think love, it's completely the flip side of love, because you know exactly where you're going to go with that whole argument, you know what's going to end. But I think it's a choice to not dance that dance, to go, okay, I can see where this is going in this relationship. Let me not press that button. As a woman now, not press that button.
Then that means the blame or the choice to not do something or not press any buttons still resides within
The woman. It shouldn't. No,
And
yeah.
that I don't know. It's
You
just,
don't, yeah, it shouldn't. It should be a mutual thing. It should be like.
We all deal with a war at home, an ongoing duel between men and women. It is in our relationships with others that we face the truth and learn to love. The Duel is a documentary drama that can offer the rarest of glimpses into the mystery of ourselves.